Try that. I don't know what happened with my sound. There we go. Q, you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. I need to just fix talk or something. I don't know. These two bitches will not be seen tonight. So instead, this is what we got.
We got these effing dudes.
These effing dudes. We're just gonna dude it up today. But in the meantime, I got to get our camera right because apparently this shit ain't looking right. But
And there's an additional disclaimer. This show is not for children. You're gonna hear profanity. This is three effing dudes. So you can only imagine what we're about to be talking about.
what are we gonna be talking about?
This, that, the other thing.
Like what?
The thing about that.
I don't know. I'm over here fixing this shit. Q, what's happening with you, brother?
Shit, I'm chilling.
Chilling? So they obviously ain't no bitches tonight. And I have no idea. We either gonna crash and burn like a motherfucker or
we got this.
Or the shit's gonna make some sense. I don't know. I'm over here thinking about this background, not the background, but the camera situation. Because it don't look right. But in the meantime, in between time, I don't know. Talk about something, motherfucker.
Hey, they got Church's Chicken out there?
Oh, you're going to start? That's what your lead off is?
Just lead it off on Church's Chicken.
Okay.
Q, they got Church's Chicken out there?
Yeah.
All right. Do you notice that only in the hood is where you can find Church's Chicken? Like, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's always in the hood.
What is your point?
But why? Why? Why is it only in the hood?
Why is it only
Black
in
people
the
like chicken. Black people like fast food. Well, the reality is all fast food is in the hood unless it's a major chain. Reason being is most people can't buy into them major chains. Church ain't a major chain. McDonald's, you want to get into Mickey D's, that's guaranteed money, man. That's a meal and better just to get in. A lot of them
talking about like franchise wise.
Yeah, but they're all up in
a lot of them
Texas.
franchises. Niggas can't pay to get in, man. You know, you need that upfront bread ahead of time, man. You gotta have your whole brick and mortar building up to date, McDonald's, all that shit, and then you get in with Mickey D's. So churches, I just say hypothetically, if McDonald's is a meal and better, Subway too. Subway is one of them. McDonald's, Subway, those is like a meal or two just to get in.
No.
So churches probably like 100. Niggas got 100.
Yeah.
You think? Well, you riding with that?
I mean, you know, it's an answer. You know what I mean? It's it's.
I mean, that would be the most logical thing.
It's very logical, you know. But I mean, you know, I just don't understand. You know, it's like they should be more. I mean, because it's a good fucking. It's better than KFC. It's better than, you know, Popeyes in my opinion. Popeyes is good too, but I mean, it's like, you know, like we were talking about Browns. Like Browns chicken is hot garbage.
All right, hold on. Let me get this right. Let me get this correct here. There we go. You Spanish too, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm Mexican.
Yeah. So all right, it's two Latinos and a nigga on this show. That's what you should have named this shit. Two Latinos and a nigga. We started this shit talking about fucking chicken. Guess what? I don't fuck with Church's Chicken like that. No. Church is better than, you know, Popeyes. I don't really like Popeyes too much at all, but you know what I'm saying? I'm a very simple eater. But newsflash, more white people eat chicken than niggas do.
Imagine
no. You know. Let me go better than that. Because a lot of people be simple when it comes to race and all that other shit. Household with families in it. Households with a lot of kids in it eat more chicken than a broke nigga in the projects.
That's
you
how
know
you
why?
Feel?
I'm just saying I know this because chicken is the most mass-produced food over here, and it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's cheap, and you can do a bunch of different things with chicken. So that's why. And guess what? the shit, yo, white people eat way more chicken than we do because the shit that they eat with chicken, we don't even think of to do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too many black households that's like, Mom, it's Parmesan night, chicken parm. Nah, nigga. I mean, people eat shit like that, such as heat and all that, but that's his white side. You know what I mean?
Hey,
that's how you feel?
I like
That's
chicken
what I
parm,
know.
man. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I know. You tell me, yo, I shut up if you can tell me one soul food restaurant. Nigga, tell me one soul food restaurant from the West Coast to the East, nigga, that got chicken parm on their fucking menu.
Yeah.
Well, what does that have to do with me? That ain't got shit to do with me.
No, nigga, it ain't a soul food meal. It ain't a black meal. It's a white meal. It ain't a black meal.
You just agreeing? You agreeing with him just to be agreeing with him?
No, I'm not agreeing. No, but I mean, that's a fact. I mean, you're not gonna find chicken parm in a soul food. You're gonna find greens. You're gonna find mac and cheese. You're gonna find.
Yeah. Now, guess what? Do you find that in a Mexican household? Chicken Alfredo. That's a motherfucking Mexican meal.
I mean,
that's pretty universal.
It all depends on how Mexican. Like, you can find that shit in my household. You know what I mean? Because we just eat different shit.
Hold on. Maybe I got to word this different. You can find that in a Chicano household. I'm gonna ask that question again. A Mexican household, will you find chicken Alfredo?
Not that they made, probably. Well, you know what? Honestly,
no,
Mexicans, we cook everything. So I mean,
there you go.
You look in the kitchen in any restaurant. It could be a Chinese restaurant. There's gonna be a Mexican back there.
Ain't a Chicano a Mexican born and raised in America? And then you got Mexicans that's from Mexico.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas eat different. Y'all niggas eat totally different, fam. Like, you wear your shoes when you eat. They don't. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck? Wait.
They also wipe their...
said wear your shoes when you eat? What does that mean?
You said Mexicans from Mexico.
You know, I'm saying out there in Mexico, they out there, they eating their meals barefoot, a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Unless they carteling it, thugging and bugging.
This nigga said they eat
barefoot.
Nah, man, I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking, nigga. I'm just saying, though. You
said they eat with their shoes on.
Yo, no. Yo, look. Yeah, I got jokes, nigga, but check it, right? Fuck out of here. Don't act like you don't be scared mad people.
He said they eat
I got
with their shoes
on. Because niggas eat. Yo, look at how many specials you see with Spanish people out there in Mexico walking around barefoot, nigga, with a big ass AR-15. Nigga, 9 years old.
Usually if they have an AR, they got shoes.
Yeah, they got shoes.
They ain't got no goddamn.
Hey, they got those pointy ass.
No, hold on. I ain't never said they couldn't afford shoes. I ain't never said they couldn't afford shoes. I said niggas out there with no fucking shoes on it. AR-15s, nigga. Shit. High as a giraffe ass. Niggas out there 11 years old, high on fentanyl fumes, and they will kill their own uncle.
What?
They will kill the shit out their uncle.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
damn.
I feel like this is because I brought up chicken.
Well,
so you
know damn right it's because you brought up chicken. Damn right that's why. Shit. Immediate response. I'm a nigga.
That's what's up.
Like, what the fuck? I don't even know this nigga name. And he talking about, do you eat Church's chicken?
He said that, do you eat Church's chicken?
Nah, I didn't even say that. I said,
like,
do they have it out there? Because I don't know how far towards east it goes.
Yo, Church's chicken is everywhere, except in America anyway. You know what I mean? But I ain't asked you if you ate Goya. As soon as you said, do I eat Church's? Do you eat Goya?
I do eat Goya.
But I don't think he asked you if you ate chicken not one time.
Nah.
Well, he asked me, did I see the chicken or some shit?
No, he asked why was there Church's chicken in the hood?
Like exclusively, like
exclusively
out
in the hood.
Well, all right, whatever it was. My point was, nigga, as soon as I on the hello, nigga, it was about chicken. Goddamn, nigga, chicken, chicken,
on
nigga.
The hello.
Like, goddamn. On the hello, before the hello.
You on that one.
All right.
Before the hello.
What's your favorite flavor of Kool-Aid?
Man.
Since we're there.
So the nigga goes from chicken to Kool-Aid. Oh, it's real. Whoa.
I don't have a favorite color. Kool-Aid
yeah. What's your favorite color?
Fucking drink Kool-Aid. I don't like it.
It's got to be red.
Well, I like motherfucking cherry Kool-Aid. Goddamn it.
Duh. It's red. It's red Kool-Aid.
He said it's red.
Nah, it ain't red.
Favorite red.
No, see, that's how I know you ain't ghetto, nigga. It ain't never red Kool-Aid. It's red juice, nigga. Yeah, get it right. That's different. That's different when it's juice. When you all the way hood, everything is juice except for real juice. That's apple juice, or but anything else,
Nah,
that's
it's
juice,
drink.
nigga. Drink.
Purple drink.
Nah. Even the drink. Even drink tastes different. Orange drink at McDonald's.
Yeah, that's
that shit is
concentrated
hit.
shit.
But it's fake high C. It's high C on the
Shout
low.
out
High
Mr.
C orange. You know what
20%.
I'm saying? Yeah, that's a big difference. See, you got drink. That's the hood though. You got red Kool-Aid, you got drink, and you got juice. And none of them shits match what they really is. Even down to this called Ackroyd.
Salute Liddy in the chat.
Oh shit, Lithuanian Little Socks. What up, nigga?
Lithuanian Little Socks.
Damn, that's what's up.
Lithuanian Little Socks is crazy.
Yeah, that's.
You remember he was
that's
mad at me too.
shit.
Yo, so many niggas was mad at me for some shit, man. I don't know why, but
let's
I
get
really
to that.
like that.
Hey, let's
nigga
get
Liddy,
to that.
man.
Let's get to that real quick, bro. Because
What's
you know
up?
this show normally is called These Two Bitches, but it's these three effing dudes tonight. What is the one thing about dudes just like that like pisses you the fuck off? Like bitch ass shit. Well, just in general, bitch ass shit. Right there.
I mean,
I guess that's like the beginning and the end of the topic right there.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a little bit different. I'm a little bit different. So, and you vibe with me personally. So, little things that bother me is, I can't money, but I can't say money. You know what I mean? It is, but when it's not, we was doing something off the internet. Maybe niggas couldn't think down the road as far as I could. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
Anyhow, make a long story short, for me, right? It's like, I guess a lot of times I still be thinking in a convict's way. Like, I'm gonna do these all little by one. Like, for instance, with Liddy, he said I wasn't mad at you, I was disappointed. For me, right? I don't know that
Shout
man
out
Liddy.
Loyalty.
I got to know him as a cool dude, right? But I didn't know no gangster shit on this nigga. Not to say that for me, you don't have to be no fucking killer in order to be a solid motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's called being a good man.
Right.
And my discrepancy was when something is relayed to somebody and that shit came to me, and that I said that too. That's why I said that on the show. I said, yo, not no behind the back, nigga, I owe you an apology because something was given to me that was wrong. You dig me? Nigga ain't give me the whole fucking story. But the way he gave it to me was like on some gang shit, and you and me together on the East Coast. It was like, nah, hold up, man. Nah, don't involve yourself in that shit right there. You never know how this shit could play out. And these niggas in each other's backyard. Right. You know what I mean? So that was my aspect on that. At the same time, I wasn't paying attention to how these conversations were being orchestrated. You know what I mean? Everything was being orchestrated with a narrative running behind the scenes, brother. You know what I'm saying? Well, my shit is simple, bro. My shit was so simple always. Just let's get to this music and get to the bag for real. Back to like when we had, I asked you that question before. Why I even asked, bro, if we was on the block and had a spot right here, what would I be doing? Would I be one of these niggas in the block, or would I be in the spot? Nigga said off top, yeah, you be out there in the street wilding and that. No, nigga, bagging up, get me high. You know what I'm saying? Looking down the line and figuring these numbers out. All right, this how it's going right here. This the short, this the da. I love that maneuver, my nigga. I love making sure. I don't know. I'm not explaining in the right way without saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that's my zone, bro. That been my whole life. And for me, when it come to whether it's you and I, me and anybody, even when it came to me and Liddy, first off, it's a motto, bro, that was just something that you learn in life. When I meet someone, I'm going to respect you to the fullest, man. It's harder for you to keep respecting this to earn it. I'm not judge and jury. So who the fuck am I to meet you and start pointing out all the bad? I'm not going to question nothing you tell me, brother, until something comes into play that I do question. You get me? But if you tell me that your ass really got another head on your back, nigga, I might say, let me see. But other than that, nigga, all right, that's why he got a lump on his back. I'm not questioning shit. You know what I'm saying? And in this internet world, right? People create their own worlds, man. It's like a live-in costume that I'm learning, brother. And when it's my fault because I didn't get to know people like how I do in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Check temperature, regular communication. Not the communication that leaves the door open for bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If 1 + 1 ain't added, that's just what it is, nigga. You ain't got $10, don't be at the weed spot. You know what I'm saying? You can't afford no 8-ball, don't call the plug. You understand what I mean?
Right.
Now, and I'm also used to, back in the days, you had people that hung around. You know, that really wasn't doing A, B, C, and D. That didn't make you treat them no less, my nigga. That was all right. That's the squad. But nowadays, this shit ain't about team. Common sense ain't common. You know what I'm saying? People don't respect no more. And everybody got their fucking hand out with a stupid ass illusion. And I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That's something I will never adjust to on this internet shit. I see that so many people communicate on this shit and got the false sense of security, but they communicate on this shit and they're not the same person in real life. Whether I'm bugging or getting passionate, yo, Heat, when you call me behind this shit, I'm the same nigga, bro.
Facts.
You get me?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna get on your nerves on a show, nigga, I'm gonna get on your nerves in real life. Because I don't wake up stressed the fuck out, bro. That ain't what life about. But a lot of these internet people, and that was the first thing I understood, man. I swear to God. I say, yo, man, these people are fantasizing about a world I am trying to put so fucking far behind me, bro. You get me? Like, death is real, man.
Yeah.
When the nigga on your ass, bro, that run down is real, man.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? When whether it's a retaliation, that's real. Those consequences are real. That ripple effect to your family is real. And guess what, bro? At first, I used to use that shit as a badge of honor. Now to look back and say, damn, I'm 48. Look at my daughter. And I see the strength in the young woman, but I also see the lack of daddy being there because I chose the street. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't value things the proper way, my nigga. So it's so much more strength in all of the total opposite of what the streets taught us.
Right.
Word. So
you think?
Yeah, for me,
you think
bro,
as a
I ain't gonna
you
hold you.
think
At first,
you
go
think
ahead,
as a
bro.
man that comes with the age, like you just get older and you just kind of like go, you know what, fuck all that
Hell
shit,
no.
or is that just something?
Hell
That's
no, that
something.
shit don't come with just age. Nah, nigga, because it's a lot of old, stupid ass niggas. This nigga's older than me. That's lame as hell, bro. Hell no, that shit don't come with age. That shit come with experience, nigga. You gotta have some bruises, nigga. You gotta go through some shit to understand some shit.
Facts. Big facts.
Word, bro. A lot of these niggas ain't never been through no fucking pain, brother. They see it on TV, or they watch it on YouTube, or they hear about it from there, or they relay, they fucking put their 2 cents into some shit they saw on social media. But these people ain't went through that pain, bro. And a lot of these people on some G shit, from what I experienced, these niggas, yo, what's so fucked up is this. They fantasize about a world I'm trying to wish never
Trying to
even
leave behind.
occurred.
Right.
While at the same time, they are living in a world that people like me wish we could be a part of. How that even makes sense?
Say that one more time, bro.
They fantasize about a world I'm trying to put so fucking far behind me to the point where I can act like it never even happened, it never existed, while they're living in a world we wish we could be a part of.
Thank you.
I ain't even say living, I said be a part of, nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
Where's
Thank
real
you.
hugs at? Your name on your
real
fucking
hugs.
birthday cake. You know what I'm saying?
Real
How
shit.
you doing? Good evening. Good morning. Little shit, nigga.
Right.
I ain't from there. I'm from bright and early in the morning. You looking too long, somebody gonna say, man, you all right?
Yeah.
Ain't no good morning. Fuck is you looking at?
Yeah, what the fuck you looking at? They said that shit last night on the show last night. We were interviewing. Shout out Gold Girl. The question was asked me if there was a statue and it came to life and started walking towards me, and it was like a sex robot or something. They was like, "What would you do?" And I was like, "I'll fuck that robot up." Like, but they couldn't understand that from my perspective. If I bought some shit and it came to life, my thoughts aren't going to be like I'm going to go have sex with it. My thoughts are going to be like, man, I'm fucking that shit up. I'm gonna do something. I'm not gonna just sit here and wait for something to happen to me. And they couldn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like I sleep every night with like real trauma. I was telling her we had this little dog, and I was asleep, and the dog jumped on the bed, and I immediately woke up. And when I realized it, I was on the floor choking the fucking dog. And motherfuckers are screaming and shit, and I'm just like, but I snapped out of it. But like when you live with shit like that, where things happen, you react accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you earlier about shit that happened after one of the shows, and motherfucker got up, stood up, and to me, the immediate response is, I'm getting up too. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Because you getting up like you about to do something, and I'm not finna be sitting here waiting for some shit to happen.
Right. Yeah.
And as much as I try, I do every day and work hard at not being that way, there's always some shit that happens, and then that shit pops right back out, just like you're saying. You know what I mean? My mother-in-law said some shit to me the other night. She didn't know. She just asked me, was I doing okay? And it fucked me up a little bit because nobody ever fucking asked me if I'm doing okay. You know what I'm saying? And it fucked me up. I was like, damn. I'm all right, but thank you for asking. Right. Because it never fucking happened. Nobody give a fuck. That's why I don't understand a lot of dudes, man. I really don't. Because even in my drunkest shit, it was the inner me was still different. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm getting off track, but I feel what you're saying, Q.
Nah, you right. Because that's accurate. See, that's something that I'm gonna take heat. That's why I meant earlier when I said, yo, I'm gonna have to, again, this is my first experience with this shit. So now I'm gonna have to begin to vibe with motherfuckers like I would in the street, meaning checking temperatures and all that. Because this fake ass internet shit is clear. It's believe it or not, it people show their colors by something simple as you said one word just now. Care. You care.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers show you they don't care. Because they only call you when they need something, nigga. And it don't gotta be no financial shit. It may be whatever monetary anything to benefit themselves, brother. But it ain't never a call on yo, just checking on you. How you doing? You good?
Right.
Like for instance, a little while ago, our call, you all right, nigga?
Yeah.
Something seemed a little off, brother. You get me?
Right.
But that's when you communicating with somebody, you paying attention. When the shit real.
Yeah. 100%.
But some individuals just give it to you from their element of like, oh, I got this, I got that. The important weird, man. Grown ass men don't got no problem saying, what up, bro? Good morning, man. How you, my nigga? You all right? Yo, you still coughing? I know your crusty ass was coughing last night, nigga. You good? You got some cough medicine? Yeah,
you
nigga.
Get some cough medicine?
Yeah. For real, though.
Go drink some water, motherfucker. For real, brother.
Yeah.
Right. For real. Yo, how many times I had told you behind the scene when all this corniness was going on, many a times I get these dumbass excuses. I will always say, yo, bro, you ain't no good to nobody else if you ain't no good to you. Your health is first, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. Man, see, full of shit is the new normal, bro. This internet
full of shit is the new normal.
Yo. Yes, brother.
People are
full of, do you hear what he said?
Yeah, definitely, man. People try to portray a certain image, just like you were saying earlier. You know what I mean? Like they see all this shit on the internet and they want to be that. You know what I mean? And it's like the real person. You know what I mean? They don't show that, but then they start leaking. You know what I mean? Then you start seeing the real them. You know, and they ain't exactly what they fucking try to portray.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I treat the internet shit, to me, I treat it like, I don't know, man. Like I'm myself regardless, but I do understand what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? I understand what I'm seeing. I understand what motherfuckers are saying. I understand all of that shit. to a degree, because there's been times where I've been online and doing shit and get mad as hell. Like, I can't believe this fucking person said this shit, or this person, or whatever in the fuck. You know what I mean? I had even at one point went off on my sister because on my Facebook page she posted some personal shit, and I don't ever post personal shit, and we got into it because I was like, don't do that. Don't post no personal shit on my fucking page. You know what I'm saying? You have a problem with something, call me.
Exactly.
Or come to my house. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So other than, you know.
Yeah, I don't never do that shit.
Yeah, people dirty laundry and shit, you know what I mean?
Yo, shit, you made me whole screen.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Hold on, let me fix that, bro. Hold on, I need to...
Salute to the chat, man. Salute to Heat, Unwrapped the Podcast, Q. What's good?
What's good?
Hold on, I got to add y'all. Hold up. Bam.
Let's get some straightening.
Hey, for the record, I'm Ace Vito, by the way. Salute to y'all, man.
Nigga, well, how
What's
about
good, Vito? What's good, Vito?
Hold the fuck up, bro.
Yeah.
I guess it's obvious you could tell that this yellow ass nigga was Spanish. So as soon as this nigga come on, you introduce yourself. When I came on, you asked him about chicken.
Hey,
I ain't know this nigga name until you popped on this fucking show. That's fucked up, man.
What's happening, Liddy? How you feeling, bro?
God damn it.
Nah, I'm feeling good, feeling great, man. Just got back from my son's AAU shit. You know what I'm saying? Tournament. Took 2 for 2.
Hold on. What's your name? What's your name for the record? DJ Ace Vito. What's your name?
Sir. Yes, sir. Oh, me?
I said it correct.
Nigga, he said
Ace Vito.
Said DJ. What's my name? And you said it right afterwards. So why would I? Yeah, that's my name. DJ Ace.
That's what I'm saying. Did I say it right? Ace Vito. All right. Well, understand this, Ace Vito. That nigga Liddy is Puerto Rican and Cuban. Them niggas can't stand Mexicans.
That's cool.
Dominican, the other one. But yeah, now what's good with y'all fellas, man?
Dominicans can't stand Puerto Ricans. Dominicans can't stand Puerto Ricans. So yeah, so there you go.
Dominicans can't stand themselves.
Y'all niggas talking about chicken. Y'all niggas talking about chicken with me. There you go. There go a little quick battle right there.
Dominicans just mad that Puerto Rico got access to the United States.
Mexican and Dominican, nigga. Y'all don't like it.
Hey, Liddy, what do you think? What are your thoughts on this internet shit? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the internet shit?
Puerto Ricans wear chancletas. Do Mexicans wear chancletas? Puerto Ricans wear chancletas. Do y'all?
Chanclas.
Yeah, wear chanclas. And we both wear them with socks. You guys wear socks? I wear my socks. I wear my chancletas with socks.
Yeah. Hey, hold up. Liddy, what do you think about what we talking about this internet and motherfuckers being like whatever on the internet?
So ironically, I just did a Fix Your Face on this. I just did a show on this, speaking about this shit, because I had a hard issue. I've only been on this content creation side of this internet shit for like a year and a half, like a year and 6 months. So I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying, every day, you know, how to maneuver on this shit without saying too much. Even with me covering content, you know what I'm saying, I'm covering a lot of street shit. So, you know, you have to navigate a certain way, you know, being somebody that comes from that. I heard Q earlier say, you know what I'm saying, he still hasn't gotten to know me. I'm not one of these dudes gonna be on here saying, you know, gang. I pride myself on the fact that I, you know what I'm saying, I was raised in what I was raised in the surroundings that I was raised in. And I said a joke on my show earlier. I said, it's funny because my mom's never moved to like the suburbs. She always moved from hood to hood to hood. We just changed apartments in different locations. We never changed. Right. The surroundings never changed. It was always that. But I got more from that than, you know what I'm saying, if I probably would have lived, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, a suburbanite life, you know what I'm saying? But being an adult now, you know what I'm saying, I'm 37. I worked hard to be where I'm at right now. You get what I'm saying? I hit 30 and I reflected on my life, and you know what I'm saying? I looked at everybody that was, you know, going back to the street, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, niggas are still sitting here. Like, I knew you when I was a kid, and you still sitting doing the same thing. It's not like you moving.
DJ Ace Vito, you look like you really play for the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, they need an old lineman there, you know, so
you know what I'm saying? I pride myself on a lot of on you know, moving a different way, and I was raised on moving militant and being silent on a lot of shit. I've dealt with real life snitches. I've dealt with real life, You know what I'm saying? Losses. I just lost my man 6 months ago. You know what I'm saying? And I still got to come onto this online shit and, you know, put a smile on and, you know what I'm saying, not talk about it, because that's real life versus what you got to keep on this virtual shit. My shit with Q, me and Q is fresh in knowing each other. You know what I'm saying? And naturally, you know, I already understood going into the situation with Q. Q was, you know, respectfully was gone for a long time, and I was saying this to somebody that knows Q. I never had an issue with Q because I understand Q, and he's like, "Do you really understand?" I said, "Yeah." Think about this: when Q went in, it was one world. When Q got out, he came out to a whole different fucking world. He came out to social media, technology, at fucking moving. Meanwhile, me in that same time frame, I like moved along with that. I'm in the generation of growing with that. Like I'm in the generation where internet started exploding and doing all this, and I acclimated to that quickly. So you know what I'm saying? There's two different worlds. So me trying to, you know, showcase to Q, yo, not everybody's fucked up. Not everything is in this virtual shit. When you meet somebody on virtual shit, not everybody's trying to hem you up, because that's the experience that he's had. So when we have these background situations, it's kind of hard for me to sit there and talk about, even now, to even sit there and bring it up again. I could do a cook-up show and do all that shit in response, because if, you know, it's the internet. You got to make content at the end of the day. You know, once a nigga, you gotta make a line. That's what I learned. You gotta make a line. Once the niggas cross that line, then, you know what I'm saying, you react accordingly. Other than that, man, Q is just a victim of circumstance, my nigga. Like, he's just a victim of the internet shit. It's just a bunch of, it's just what I learned quickly. You got to use that word, because it really is. A victim is when something happens to you, you know what I'm saying, out of your control, right?
From a street perspective, when you call a motherfucker a victim, well, that's kind of a strong word. I'm just saying, like, for me, if a motherfucker called me a victim,
all right,
I'd be like, I ain't no victim of nothing.
Being used. How about that?
Yeah, that's much better.
Being used.
That's better than being a victim.
So let's. Well, I say, because I use virtual victims as terminology on my channel. So let's just say being used, right? I learned quickly when I first came onto this, John, that niggas will utilize that humility, or you trying to be that silent game, against you, or they'll utilize your freshness to this internet shit against you. And I had to learn that shit the hard way. So when I see
But authenticity is authenticity, man. If a motherfucker is being authentic self.
But a nigga can act authentic for a long time. That's why we have snakes and rats and rodents. That's why we have roaches in society. That's why we have the people that we have in the society that can sit there and maneuver around and be in your circles.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna hold you. Now watch this, though. I understood it earlier.
And this is not no shot. This is not no shot to anything in the situation. I'm talking in general speaking, and just in general terms. So you know what I'm saying. Q was presented a situation in one way, right? And he acted accordingly. Everybody that acts to that side, that was reacting to what they needed to react to, acted accordingly, as they should, because those are the peoples who they got to know for years, not one fucking month or 3 months.
You know him in real life, or you know him from online? You know him in real life, or you know him from online?
I don't know their history. I just know the history enough that they know each other for years.
All right, now
There's time and business and things put between you guys.
This is where I disagree at, my nigga. This is why I disagree at. For me, it don't matter if you know him. It should be even worse if you know a motherfucker for a year. You supposed to be able to keep it 100 from day one, nigga. Fuck a month, fuck a year, fuck all that extra shit. Nigga,
I agree.
Keep it a yuck from day one. If you can't keep it a yuck with me, nigga, that's why when I found out about it, remember I said to you, hold the fuck up, nigga. I owe you a 50-50 apology, nigga.
Yeah, and you did it online too.
So I got bamboozled. I owe you the other side. I don't apologize, nigga, because I did what a motherfucking soldier supposed to do, nigga. But I was bamboozled. You understand?
You handled it accordingly.
And but my point is this, right? Yo, that's a narrative. Again, that's a regular narrative, right? You one of them, Liddy, that I communicated with on a different level. Not on no, I communicated with you out of elements of vulnerability. I said, yo, bro, I know zero about the internet, nigga. You a young nigga to the point where you broke down your gaming shit and all that. Like, oh, I know I do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's why I remember, if you remember the Kiani situation, I knew that man personally. There was nothing to talk about. You stole some shit off the internet. I'm about to come there and rearrange your furniture in real life. Fuck all that. That's the way I understand life. You know what I'm saying? Now, you began to show me some whole different shit by explaining certain things. And then that was the levels of it, right? Certain people taught me certain shit, but a lot of things were still either they had a narrative or they were from their own experiences, right? I ain't gonna hold you. You gave me open-ended shit, so I can't say you gave me some shit on some selfish shit. You gave me honest jewels. Then the nigga who was able to merge the two was Heat. That's why I gravitated, because Heat understand the street well. He understand prison. He understand non-digital and digital. You know what I'm saying? And to make a long story short, everybody gets used in life, man. I done had niggas, when you look my shit up, man, you can clearly see I done brought the same people to the damn panel. That's how crazy I am with it. Lambo D, that nigga I brought to the panel, yeah, partner with mines with Pentagon and the whole shit. But guess what? When I went to prison, these niggas didn't do the right thing. These niggas try to continue to live my dream without me, with they niggas, and it ain't work. You smell me? Yep. Wasn't no love reciprocated, my nigga. It was, yo, I wanna do what this nigga doing. Word to mother. Wasn't none of that. I ain't even meet, nigga. I ain't know about the fucking artist until it went bad. I had niggas signed to my own goddamn label, brother, that I did not know from, and I introduced you. He, that little nigga O2,
yeah,
from Oak Cliff,
yeah,
doing it. Remember I showed you the videos. That little nigga, like, man, they knew what it was. But if I'm in prison and people using a narrative, still thinking I'm 190% supportive, but you know, prison communication is different. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for you to call me, nigga. I gotta call you and hope that that time be right.
Right,
man. A lot of people, you find out the hard way. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up shit, brother. As I like Icarus, y'all can look him up, man. That nigga went inside with Redman at my release party while I was locked up. This is our release party, nigga. I put you on a compilation, nigga. You wasn't doing nothing out here. Niggas wasn't even trying to help you, nigga. Your ass was sitting in one of them regular cribs in Bushwick, nigga. North Carolina trips, Virginia trips, Alabama trips. Ain't nobody bring your ass, nigga, because you ain't even willing to hustle. You can't get right for real. You can't sit in the spot. Like, you different, nigga. So niggas ain't never fuck with them like that. But bro, the snake in that nigga said, all right, I'm here at this nigga Quaalude release party, because I'm with his people that grind with him. Redman came for our release party. You signed to motherfucking Gilla House. That's why Gilla House had a bad, all that shit went bad. From Rubber Bands, if y'all know Rubber Bands, you know what I'm saying? Meth Brother. Everybody that fucked with Gilla House, that shit went bad, bro.
Hey Q, if you could move to your right a little bit more, because you keep going off screen. Yeah.
Oh, that's because you snub nose me, nigga. You snub nose me. That's why. Let me turn my shit. You know what I mean?
That's what I do.
Oh, light skinned niggas on the screen. Yeah, see, now it's three Latinos and a nigga.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna put a call out to give for motherfuckers to donate and get you a fucking ancestry goddamn DNA test.
Ancestry.com.
I swear to God, that motherfucker come back and you're fucking like,
yo, that shit gonna come back like from Afghanistan and shit.
Hold up.
What you gonna do if it come back European? What you gonna do when it come back European?
Watch this. The word of mother. Watch this. Let me tell you something. This gonna fuck y'all niggas up. And yo, Heat. This how crazy God speaking mysterious ways. Both of y'all niggas is in Chicago, but that nigga Liddy is out here in Massachusetts. Now watch what I'm about to say. He gonna say, oh shit. Yo, bro, I told you, my mother is Irish and Native American and German, right?
Yeah, I believe that.
That mean white, right? With an H. White.
Wait. White?
White.
Like whip?
White.
Like
no, that's the second one. That's the second white.
White.
That's the white. They don't like to
three,
claim those.
that mean
they don't claim those.
That come from 3 different levels of racism. I hate that nigga. I hate that nigga. I hate that nigga. And it's 3 different I hate that niggas together in one, right? White, right?
Salute D Nick.
And then my father is Guyanese. He came from that. They got a very big Guyanese fishing community where they had a big Guyanese fishing community in Massachusetts. Anyhow, make a long story short, I was born in Worcester. They call it Worcester or Worcester.
Oh my God, you are a product of Worcester. You
are
a product of here.
Hey, yo, when
you look like everybody over here.
Google Maps. Yo, I swear to God, I looked that shit up on Google Maps with my girl, and I'm just scrolling. You know how Google Maps, you could just scroll down the street? Nigga, everything from taxi drivers, police, crackheads, everybody light-skinned. Everybody light-skinned.
Well, you know what? You're a white dude. You got a lot of fucking nerve over here talking to us the way you talking to us, bro. You a whole fucking white man.
Hey, man, it's just like the white man to do some shit.
Yeah, it is a white man to do some shit. Like you a whole culture vulture. Let me find out you're a culture vulture, nigga. And I bet not hear you say the N-word. I'm gonna say N-word to you. Don't say the N-word.
Well, fuck you, nigga.
Watch your mouth.
Nigga said, watch your mouth. Shit, I wish I might.
That's crazy. Oh man.
I'm just waiting for that British accent to fucking pop out. Because I know you hiding it.
Well, we listen here, bruv.
That's horrible.
You're being quite cheeky over there, aren't you?
Isn't it? You're being quite cheeky, isn't it?
Right, there you go.
Isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, I gotta go get me a Rona. Hold on a second.
So what's been going on in Liddy's world, bro? What's happening?
Oh, in my world,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just I just dealt with fucking one of my guys flipping over a fucking truck. So you know what I'm saying? It cost the company almost $1 million.
Motherfucker said.
That's what I'm doing. That's what.
Q's black card been revoked.
I just read that.
Hey, yo, let that nigga come back and sit down. Your black card revoked, nigga. You should have kept that one to yourself. Yeah.
Yo, we just had an event. We just had a madness event. That shit was dope. We had 3 matchups. We had ladies top off the card, so they fucking killed it. You know what I'm saying? We had Dream Pusher, come over there and go against Sphinx. So that shit was lit. Gave
That's what's up.
A little knock on the chin. You know what I'm saying? Because Sphinx came up prepared. So it was dope event. You know what I'm saying? So we just working. I just got to get back to the consistent, getting back on lives now that I got all that.
Yeah, you was going pretty hard at it, like at least 2-3 times a week, right, or more, right?
Hey, yo.
Yeah, 2-3 times a weekend.
But
basketball season, bro. Basketball season. My son out here working, so I gotta,
I'm the only nigga on this panel that got nigga in.
Hold on.
Yeah. You can't say that at all.
Quincy. I'm gonna call you Quincy.
George.
We must by nature.
What?
Quincy?
What, George?
Quincy?
What, George?
Listen.
What, George?
The I don't know who you're talking to. The fucking chat. The chats have spoken.
Jorge?
The chat. Okay, I understand that. The chats have spoken, bro. Your black card has been revoked as of like 3 minutes ago.
Revoked, nigga. Revoked.
So, yeah.
So guess what? The nigga and me stole it back. Recognize that. How about that? Yeah, nigga.
The white guy and you stole it back, nigga. Real sneaky, blue collar like.
He said he went to Harlem and picked his card right back up, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Oh, see? That's how you know. That's
a whole ass bag of trail mix.
You get your fake ID in Harlem, nigga, you deserve to go to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you ever seen the fake IDs, bro? They be having the whole fitting cap and everything. I'm like, yo, what?
But anybody knows. In New York City, you go fuck with the fake IDs, you go to the Africans, nigga. And the Africans do not fuck with Harlem, nigga. Not at all. Midtown. Yeah. Africans is up in them factories, nigga. Whole bunch of empty warehouse factories. Them
They
little
give you the laminated
storage
jars.
bins.
They
That's
color
where
and
they at.
everything. But if you
That's
want
where
the
they
black
at.
and gray
See?
shit from 1990
That's
with your
the
fitting still and hiding your hairline, my nigga, go to Harlem, yeah. You got you a good ID. You might pass. You might pass in a couple underground joints.
Nah, nigga, that shit is a thick laminated piece of paper that say, yeah, this nigga got a fake ID.
Nigga, them McLovin IDs, bro.
Yeah, I was just about to say McLovin.
Oh, yeah.
Straight up.
Is that Q's
Yo,
new
hold up,
name,
yo, Liddy.
McLovin?
Hold up, yo, Liddy. Hold up,
We're
yo,
gonna call
Liddy.
you McLovin.
Yo, I'm not even
Hold up,
bullshitting
yo.
you, Q.
Hold on,
Some
Liddy.
guy
hold
on
up.
the internet
Hold
actually
on,
trying to
watch
pass
this,
one
right?
of those off as his ID.
Hold on, bro. You got to chill for a minute. We got to chill for a minute because we got a super fucking funny co-host. Well, quadruple host, whatever you call it. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. A quattro host, right? A quattro host. You know what I'm saying? Right? And this nigga super funny. He started the show. Soon as it went live, you know, I told you I didn't even know his name until you said hello. But he had mad chicken shit to say. He had mad chicken shit to say. And then after that, you know, he wanted to know what the fuck my favorite Kool-Aid was. Yes. So
hey, bro, you can only be half mad at that though.
Yeah, half mad.
I ain't mad at it at all. Nigga,
The white guy in you should be like thrilled with this conversation.
I told you what I was, nigga. I'm a spy. I'm a spy for all races, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a plant.
Yeah, nigga. Know what I'm saying? When I'm on my black side, when I'm light skinned, fucking with my niggas, I'm spying for the white folks. When I get to talk to my white people, I'm spying for the niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know
He says, I'm spying for the white folks.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Because no matter who I'm dealing with, it's always gonna be, yeah, they be tripping, don't they? Because I'm light skinned, I got a little bit of you and me. You know what I mean?
My mic was sounding crazy this whole time. I bet you my mic was sounding crazy this whole time.
A little bit.
I just fixed that shit. Yeah, I just fixed that shit.
We're able to hear you before, but now it's more clear.
Yeah, it was on whatever the default was that you guys have on this. I forgot to change it over to this actual mic right
I
here.
ain't gonna hold you, man. I just heard what you had for lunch, Ace Vito.
Did you? What was it? What I have?
I almost said some dumbass shit. I'm gonna leave it alone, bro. I'm gonna leave it alone. I almost said some super dumb shit. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm gonna leave you
can't let
fuck
them
alone.
drive a wedge between us.
Right? No, I know.
Let that shit
I
happen.
literally.
Yeah. So anyhow, DJ Ace Vito, do you mind trying that same joke again for the people? Got some people up in here. You know,
I don't think it was a joke. He was being dead ass serious. Because he asked me that shit before we even went live. He asked me that shit. Like he looked at me on some real serious shit. He gave me that look, bro.
Okay, so yo, don't try to save him.
Like this.
Yo,
hey man,
DJ Ace Vito,
but
can
look,
you
hey,
ask
Q,
the people the same question?
Q. He looked at me like this. We were sitting here and I was like, oh, we got a few minutes before we go live. And he looked at me like this. He's like, hey man, why do you think, like he was dead ass serious. And I looked at him, I was like, and I said to him, I said, man, what the fuck are you trying to say? Like, what the fuck are you trying to say? He's like, well, I don't know. I'm just asking.
My best friend's a chicken. I mean, you know.
Yeah, he said, my best friend's a chicken. I don't know what the fuck that means.
You know?
But you want to ask that person question again?
Nah, he ain't say that. He
did
say
say
my
that.
best friend's a chicken.
He said my best friend's a chicken.
Now I want to know the question.
The question was is that why is Church's Chicken only in the hood? Like you can only find Church's Chicken in the hood. You can't find it in the suburb. Well, you can find it in the suburbs, but in the hood.
What suburb?
Harvey.
That's not a fucking. Come on now, Harvey. Yeah. Really?
You know,
really?
I mean,
that's hood. That's hood as fuck.
It's still hood. Yeah.
It's hood as fuck. That's not that.
The one in the Heights shut down.
There's no white people in Harvey, and if they are, they're beat the fuck down.
I got a better question for you. I got a better question for you.
Seasoning, so you wouldn't get as much, you know what I'm saying, traffic as you would in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves Churches.
White people don't like good chicken. They like Browns. Like Browns chicken.
They're like original. They like no seasoning.
They like the original.
They like boiled chicken.
Like their chicken, like they like their potato salad.
White people go to McDonald's and call that chicken.
Why the fuck ain't no Taco Bell in the hood?
Look at this seasoning.
Taco Bell is not Hispanic. It's not Latino.
That's white people.
That's not fucking No, bro, you can't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Yeah, actually, Taco Bell was created here. It was not even created for.
Yeah, that shit ain't even. That shit ain't real.
No.
Well, listen here
That's an
though.
American
Yo quiero Taco Bell. Why the fuck it ain't none of them in the hood?
Yeah, they got rid of that. They got rid of that
I
Chihuahua.
don't.
We got good taco
rid of
spots.
that
because it was racist.
Yeah. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Actually, that dog was kind of
nice.
funny. I ain't gonna hold you.
You know,
That dog-
it sound
that-
like it.
That dog was actually kind of funny. I ain't gonna hold
Worked
you.
in
That
a
dog
couple
was kind of
kitchens.
funny.
You know.
Especially with that Godzilla commercial as a kid, that shit was funny. I think I need a bigger box. I was like, yo, that shit's hilarious.
Oh shit! By the way, your Mexican accent is horrible, but it's fucking hilarious, Liddy.
Hey, bro, I wasn't sure which one of them.
When I lived in Florida, man. When I lived in Florida, it's hard to be Spanish in Florida because everybody think every white person think you Mexican automatically. I just be like, I don't even fit the height requirement.
I would have thought Cuban.
Nah, not just Mexican because there's Cubans and Puerto Ricans and Dominicans all over fucking Florida.
Dominicans.
My beard too fro to be Cuban. My beard too fro to be Cuban, and I'm too tall to be. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're questionable.
Oh, you're too tall to be a Mexican, huh?
Be Dominican.
That what you're about to say?
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
I think that's what he was about to say.
I'm 6'2". Yeah. Mexicans are like what, 5'7"?
That's exactly what he said. He too tall to be a damn Mexican.
Too tall to be a Mexican.
You know that.
It's like once you get a certain height, you change fucking ethnicities. Now you're fucking Dominican.
I guess.
Yeah.
Fucking changes at 5'11".
Yeah.
Island height.
Yeah, that's why
I'm
I'm
so
Mexican. That makes Q a whole Mexican then because he's 5'5".
It goes. Hey, yo, listen here. Guess what? Yo, with y'all niggas on the show by itself, that's the beginning of one of them old school jokes. They be like, yo, you want to hear a joke? Okay. Well, there was a Puerto Rican, a Dominican, and a Mexican.
Wow.
Yeah, and they walked into a taco bar.
And they went.
I heard that joke.
A Dominican, a Puerto Rican, and a Mexican walked up to a taco truck.
Niggas. There's a Puerto Rican, a Dominican, and a
what
Mexican.
What did they order?
with a little ass white dude.
Not even. How about this?
Yeah, with a little
Puerto
ass
Rican,
white dude.
a Dominican, and a Mexican on a podcast. What was they talking about?
I just caught that heat.
I was gonna say some shit, but I ain't even. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be cool over here right now.
I just caught the little white dude.
Yeah, you just barely caught it. Shit went over your head.
Yeah, it did.
I just
After
caught
you
that
said
shit.
it, I was like,
well, you're only 5'5" too, so it went over your head quick.
Yeah, definitely.
Liddy caught that shit though.
Nah, hold up. Oof, you talking about me, right?
Yeah, who else? Nigga? you 5'5", nigga.
Nah, I thought you were saying that DJ Ace Vito was 5'5". I was about to say,
Ace Vito's 5'4".
You look tall in videos though.
No, you're 5'5".
Yeah, for 5'6".
You ain't no fucking 5'6".
So why you get mad at my Mexican height comment? Why you get mad at my Mexican height comment?
Hey man,
you know it's true.
Hey, my uncle was 6'3", like I said. You know, like hey, it's not only. You know, I just
Hey man, I didn't say there was anomalies. There are anomalies
because I was born. You know, because of my height.
Hey yo,
what's good, brother?
Damn, bro.
Salute to my brother out there.
You and me
his
have
brothers
a
in the
joke.
comments.
You and me. Yo,
DJ wild ass
Vito,
combo.
you and me is Univision. What's that?
How
Univision
tall
and
is your brother?
Telemundo. They got Gordo Flacco.
How tall is your brother?
That's for everybody.
Hey, bro, I'm the tallest one in my immediate family.
And you're 5'5".
I'm 5'6".
You're 5'5".
I'm 5'6", bro.
When you stutter when you say 6,
that nigga want that inch.
You ain't even sure about
it. That nigga want that fucking inch.
Yeah.
That nigga said what?
No
Nah,
Diddy.
5'6", nigga, get it right.
He want that inch, no Diddy.
I'm telling you, two of my closest homies, they from Ecuador, and they like little homies. They're my little homies, but they're like older than me, but they're like my little homies. You know, they're like 5'6", 5'7", you know. I don't be sunning them like that in real life. I don't be like, yo, you my little homies, but you know when they try to joke,
yeah.
But when they try to joke,
you a little
homie. I like to be like, all right, little homie, and then they quick. They're like, all right, Zay, all right, cool. All right.
You trying to say like Ecuador is a province of Mexico? Like all the same thing.
No, they're not the same thing. I know that there's Ecuador, there's El Salvador. You know what I'm saying? They got to cross a river to get to the river. Then they get to Mexico. Then they got to cross over here.
Now he wants to talk about rivers. As in like wetback.
Yeah,
No. I know. No. Let's not do that because they call each other wetbacks. They call the niggas from down south wetbacks.
Say it with your chest, Liddy.
I know. They be telling me. I'm telling you. I mean, I spent 2 weeks in Honduras. I know.
Right.
And you're 5'4", then he can just say that shit.
Here he goes. I get shorter.
As the conversation goes on, by the time this shit over, you're gonna be 4'1".
I dap you up. I be like, yo, what up, Ace? Pull you up, nigga. What's up?
No, he's just trying to, motherfuckers be trying to rub the top of your head and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, man?
What's up, my nigga?
What's up, little buddy?
What up, buddy?
What's good? What's good, nigga? What's good, nigga?
Look,
hey, man.
Q over there, he ain't said shit.
Nigga, I'm saying
things.
Like,
right about now, Q feeling about 5'7".
All right, right now you need to play
right
a clip of when Shaq gives a handshake to Kevin Hart and he yanks him right in and Kevin Hart's like, yo, what are you doing?
Nigga, I ain't 5'7". I'm 5'5", nigga. I'm 5'5" and a half, but I don't be rounding off to 5'6".
Tonight, go ahead and be 5'6", bro.
Videos,
you know what?
Be 5'6".
I'm gonna take that, bro.
Tonight, we be 5'6", bro.
5'6", man. I'm right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, you ain't in the middle of nothing.
Between 5 foot,
he got boots on.
6 foot.
And if he got boots on,
I know I'm getting shorter as I get older.
Thing,
I know I'm like 6. I know I'm like 6'1", 11, like right there at the 6'1" and 2. I know I'm getting shorter. I know because I'm going to these basketball events and I'm like, wait a minute, these motherfuckers are damn. These niggas are like 6'5", 6'6".
First of all,
you want to feel short?
First of all, 6'2" ain't real tall, bro. 6'2" is not real tall. It's not like you a giant. You know what I'm saying? That's not like.
Yo, Liddy,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Liddy, man. I thought we had an understanding last year. I thought we had an understanding last year when you understood, you gave it over to your higher power, knowing that basketball just wasn't in your DNA. Why is you still trying to do it?
I don't
give it up to your higher power.
I coach it. And I'm good, nigga. I just don't be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't be flexing. I don't be flexing for the internet. That's
Hey,
I'm not like Allen Iverson, but I can play.
Look, he said you look 5'3" when you're performing live.
Q, we're gonna play a 1v1. We're gonna play 1v1. Q, we're gonna play 1v1.
Q will dribble all between your legs. No Diddy.
Yo, man. That's called one. Yo, guess what? You could have used the same amount of syllables. It's called 1 verse 1. You know what I'm saying? 1 verse 1. He said 1v1. The fuck is the V, nigga? You ain't got to digitize everything, brother. One, yeah.
1v1.
You know what I'm saying? 1 verse 1.
I'm
just saying,
1v1.
He said
he just took you down an inch.
I'm thinking.
Just took you down
I'm thinking when he said that, it's like.
It's different generations.
Ain't
man.
that shit called?
Now
when he said 1v1, I'm thinking. Remember how he used to have JV? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like he talking like that kind of shit. But no, he was talking his own made up code.
Nah, that's how we talk over here. Just like my kid now, the high schoolers, they saying shit that I'm like, oh, okay, I get that this game skibbity and all that. I understand what it is, but I ain't gonna use that shit because it ain't my lingo. That's their lingo.
You just said 1v1. You just said 1v1.
Exactly. See,
We've been saying that lingo though. Since Call of Duty.
What? All right. That's digital world lingo.
He said since Call of Duty.
I never you have a conversation with somebody and go, LOL. Do you say LOL out loud?
No, but when you play 2K, then you gonna play basketball. 1v1 me, 1v1 me.
My gut is telling me
I don't be LOL, niggas. That'd be weird.
You say you look at them and you go LOL. LOL.
Hell nah. Hell nah. Y'all don't sound like a Democrat.
That nigga just said, yo, that shit went all the way back to
there was a video.
This nigga.
There was a video. The old Democrat lady trying to say all the young kid words. That shit was cringe as hell, bro. I was like, damn.
Yo, this nigga just compared his time frame of life to video games.
That shit was sus.
That nigga Liddy just turned 11, bro.
Who are you, Liddy? The real Liddy's coming out. That was sus.
Yeah, he's gonna start calling us
Yes,
boomers.
sir.
And shit.
Yeah, that was.
I ain't
that
gonna
was
say.
cringe.
I ain't
Turned
gonna say
12
sus.
Thursday.
Again, that's
That nigga
that's
said,
the
yo,
lingo.
this goes all the way back
after.
to the Call of Duty, bro. Remember that? Nah,
Yep.
bro.
Nah, so if
don't.
so we wouldn't say sus. I would say, yo, that's suspect or that's zesty. That's zesty as hell.
Zesty.
Internet talk 1v1.
Yeah, internet talk. See, the chat even knows it. Internet talk 1v1.
And you know what we say? He said zesty. You know what we say?
Nah,
Man,
anybody that
shit
play
gay.
2K,
Man, that shit gay
anybody
as hell,
play
nigga.
2K know that shit.
Nigga,
I'm gonna have a talk with
saying,
you
look at the old
1v1.
school word.
Yeah, hey,
Look at the old
Q,
school
later
word
on,
we
call me up. We can
Man,
have a
that
talk
shit
1v1.
1v1.
You know what I'm
I would
saying?
not
1v1.
say. So you got.
That ass.
So see now y'all showing age because now y'all not using it correctly.
Yo,
Y'all-
on some G shit,
you know,
I feel
I was okay,
disrespected
on
if
some
a nigga
G
ain't
shit.
talking to me 1v1. Think of it.
Nah, that's not how it goes. That's not how it goes.
I feel
1v1
if a
is
nigga ain't talking to me
like
1v1,
playing
he
sports.
That's
disrespectful.
just real sus if you don't talk to
Yeah,
me 1v1.
it's real sus if he ain't talking to you 1v1. That's real crazy,
Yo,
bro.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
outta here.
I'm dead.
Nobody with none
I'm
of that.
dead.
If it ain't 1v1, it's nothing. What do you call me?
See,
Zeddy.
So what would be y'all?
You talking about sauce?
Nah, zesty.
He said Zeddy.
Zesty.
Zesty.
Now you know that's our boy.
Zeddy.
You know that's
I
our
don't know
boy.
what Zeddy is.
Super stupid. Yeah, that's Slim Ball, and our boy super stupid. He on the highway buying ass right
Oh,
now. That's why he
man.
says Zeddy. You talking about sauce?
I'm dying right now, man. Y'all
Getting
killing me.
them lot lizards.
Them lot lizards.
Lot lizards.
That nigga.
See,
yo, that's
I've
what
heard
it
that
is.
term. I've heard
He got
that
a
term.
lot lizard. Yo, he
I'm
got
in
a
the truck
lot lizard
business. I
right
heard
now
that
named
term.
Zeddy. That's what he talking about. Zeddy. He
Oh,
talking about
nah,
sauce.
not
Yeah, he
Zeddy.
about to skeet some sauce on that damn seat.
Oh, you probably got like
He
no
with a
teeth.
lot blizzard right now, 1v1.
1v1.
Yeah.
That's the 1v1.
Not the 1v1 with the Lottie. Not the 1v1 with the Lottie. Oh, no.
With the Lottie.
The Lottie
Zeddy and
1v1
Slim.
getting
The
real
Lottie.
zesty.
And keep your eyes on the road,
Zesty
Slim.
in that
Yeah,
shit.
get hot
Keep your eyes
zesty
on
in
the
that
road,
bitch.
nigga.
Yo,
Uh-huh.
yo, where's your
Yeah.
where's your
Shit.
sons at? Where's your sons at, Heat? Cause yo,
Hey, no, don't worry about them
I
niggas.
want to
Use
hear
your
you use.
emergency brake.
I want to hear you use these words when your sons are around.
First of all, they know I don't do none of that shit. I'll tell them motherfuckers straight up, shut the fuck up. I'll look at him and say, what the fuck did you just say to me? Just speak English, nigga.
Pops, I gotta talk to you 1v1.
Yeah, hey Pops, I gotta talk to you 1v1. I'll be like, what the fuck? What? 1v1.
1v1.
Sit your ass down somewhere.
Oh shit!
Sit down.
Yo,
Go be quiet.
y'all killing. Y'all cooking right now.
My man said, no, not the lot lizards. Yeah, the lot lizards. You know them.
Yo, lot lizards.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
heard
he got
stories
one.
of
Look,
lot
he
lizards.
said he said he about to knock that shit out. Yeah, he got a lot lizard.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Nasty bastard.
It don't 1v1.
Oh,
Just make sure you
yeah.
use protection, man. Them lot lizards be catching you. Game over.
He said about
At
the
1v1,
TKO,
the
the
game
1v1. Yep. Uh-huh.
Yo, I'm having fun on this, John, bro.
Yo,
This
man.
shit's fun.
Niggas
The
buying
1v1
ass
is
late
crazy.
night, bro.
The 1v1
Hey,
is
yo,
crazy.
Slim. Tell us where you at, Slim. Where you at in America right now, man? Yo, Slim be all
He's at
over
the world's
America just
largest
buying
goddamn
ass.
truck stop right now trying to figure it out. He's got to choose between Becky and Susan, and both of them got fucking holes all in their face with scabs.
Nah, yo, bro, nah. That nigga snatched the
I've
ass
seen a
and
few
yo,
of those.
he get long-term ass. He get
What he said?
long-term ass. He get
Oh.
round trip booty. That nigga get round trip booty, man. Yo, you don't remember the last one he was talking about from Exit, whatever he was talking about? Nah, don't go over there. The showers is funny. Yeah, he picked up by the ice box.
Nah, not the showers is funny on that. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's a good memory. That's a good memory to have, bro. Yo, like, nah, not that
That ain't no
Exit
memory. I just
gang.
made that
Don't
shit
even
up,
go
nigga.
over there.
You know what I just made that shit sound great.
Yo, niggas be like that though. Niggas probably have that shit in their brain. Like, yo, nah, this stop right here. This ain't the one. We gotta move to the next
Yo,
one. Let me go
I
another
made
20
that.
miles
I
down.
made it up though. Yo, bro. When I told this nigga about the finding the bitch by the ice box, yo, why this nigga was like, yo, man, I got my wife with me. I said, get the fuck out of here. Now he calling shorty wifey. That's just because he done took her past 3 stops. Once he got a bitch with him past 3 stops, that's wifey. That's a round trip.
Nah, that's called
until she go
interstate
back to the
sex
icebox.
trafficking. That's called interstate sex
Interstate-
trafficking, bro.
Nah, that's
Nah,
trafficking.
no, brother.
Meals on Wheels.
Hold up,
Yeah,
brother.
Meals
You're
on
not gonna
Wheels.
put no crime on nobody.
Oh,
You're not gonna put
Vito's
no
big
crime on
ass would
nobody.
say
Guess
that.
what?
Meals on
Not-
Wheels,
listen
bro.
here,
That's
brother.
crazy.
It's not
Why?
interstate
Why, bro?
sex trafficking if you
The
marry,
camera
nigga.
adds like 100 pounds.
Not.
Oh,
It's
you're
fun-
right.
It's funny you said it, right? Well,
It's
nigga-
not sex
the little-
trafficking if you married, nigga. That's
The
your
little-
wifey.
110 pounds.
The little homie that flipped the truck over, yo, when he flipped the truck over, he did it in a whole nother state, right? So he hits me up and he's like, so how am I supposed to get home? And I'm like, I mean, gang, I'm pretty sure hitchhiking has some unspoken rules that you can you're gonna have to find a way. I don't know what to
Unflip
tell.
the
I mean, I
truck,
ended up
nigga. Shit.
I put him in a hotel for the night, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm
You
saying?
have to
So-
go 1v1 because some
Yeah, I gotta have to go 1v1 with somebody.
but I told her, I
Yeah,
said, yeah, I guess you're gonna have to go 1v1. Nah,
Yeah.
I said, yo, does your mouth
Better hit-
work, nigga? 'Cause
Stop at a
start
truck stop.
hitchhiking, nigga.
Uh,
Like, start
Be a
hitchhiking,
lot-
nigga.
be a lot
'cause I
squirrel.
don't know
right,
what to
yeah,
tell
a
you.
lot squirrel.
A lot squirrel. Be a lot squirrel
I'm
for the
dealing with
night.
an accident right now.
lot gopher.
Oh
A
shit, yo,
lot
hold up.
gopher. Which one put the nuts in their
I
mouth?
put
The
our
squirrel
prayers
or
out
the
there.
chipmunk? Be a
Hey,
lot
yo.
chipmunk for the
Yo,
night.
heat detective.
Hey, don't turn over your truck if you're a
You gotta
truck
put-
driver. I'm just telling you that. You're probably gonna get fired. I'm just letting you know that right now. You're probably gonna
You
get
gotta put
fired.
your prayers in the air. Everybody gotta put their prayers out there for Slim Ball and he in South Carolina
Just
right now.
pull over
Going
to the
through
side
Clan
and go to
country.
sleep. Just pull over to the side and go
Going
to
through
sleep.
Clan
That's all.
country with a lot lizard. Nah, he can't pull over in South Carolina. They gonna hang that nigga.
Oh no, don't say
I
that.
don't say that.
That's
They will.
crazy work. That's crazy work.
God
Oh, look what
damn,
he
he
said.
said friction from a
Shit.
stranger gets you sometimes a free ride. Yo.
See?
Yo,
See?
that's crazy. See,
Lot
told him.
lizards.
I could have saved
Yeah.
$40. I could have saved $40 on an
Lot
Uber.
chickens.
Yo, you know what? Now that I think of it, this nigga got a microwave in his truck. That's how he be buying the ass, giving them warm food.
Oh no, that's different. That's different.
That nigga
Yeah,
handing
that
out.
shit hit different.
Yo,
Warming up the
it's
lube
one
in
thing
there.
to give a bitch a pack of soup, but when you giving out hot soup with the spoon, I'm talking about that hot. Woo! That nigga
What?
there. That
What the
nigga
f-
Slim Ballin' giving out hot soup.
Niggas
In
giving out
exchange for
hot
booty.
soup.
Fair
Fair
Yeah,
exchange.
is that
That's
cold?
cheap.
Fair
That's
exchange.
awesome. Fair exchange ain't no right. Oh, I'm gonna pass out a blunt. That's
Hot
17
soup?
cents if he get the big, if he get the 20 pack, basically round out to about 17 cents for a pack, my nigga.
Facts is down in South Carolina, cops be looking for you to slip up. That's everywhere, bro.
Yeah, they do, boy. That's right, nigga boy. So make sure your shit is full and
He
do
said
not
that's
stop,
right,
nigga boy.
God damn.
Which half of you said that?
Yep.
just
Yeah,
now?
which half of you said that shit?
Both of them. Both of them. Nigga,
one
you
with the
ain't
hardy
safe.
yard and the one with the fucking with the
Hey,
A.
look, in the other side, hey, he being racist. Now, nigga, he being truthful. Be safe, nigga. Hit the gas. Don't stop. Don't
Hit
stop.
the gas.
Wait till you get
Yeah.
to North Carolina and pull over. That's when you downshift. Don't downshift at all in South Carolina. Just keep that bitch in, what is it, 18? Keep that shit in 18, nigga. Mm-hmm.
Gear, 18th gear.
And you got a stolen lot lizard with a warrant. Oh yeah, nigga.
Stolen
check
lot,
her
not the
person. Yeah,
stolen
yeah.
lot lizard.
You smoking a lot lizard?
Yeah.
Stolen.
Stolen lot
No,
lizard.
no. Hold on.
How do you steal a lot lizard?
I guess pull off out of the parking lot.
Yeah, once you take them off the parking lot, once
There you go.
once you get out
There
the
you
parking
go.
lot,
That
Ace,
NBA
stole that
game
shit.
Ace is
stolen.
thinking. Ace is thinking. Come on, man. Didn't I just told you he hit her with the soup? That shit so hot, burned the roof of her mouth. That nigga downshifted. Yeah, nigga. Fuck he gonna do then?
Yeah.
Hot.
She ain't got
Yo,
no
as soon as
teeth,
he
so she can only
downshift.
eat soup. You know?
Oh,
Hey,
she ain't got no teeth.
hey,
You ain't lying.
hey,
That's
fellas,
a lot lizard.
I'm gonna drop down. I gotta take a call real quick. I appreciate y'all for having me on panel. Q.
yeah, salute Ludi.
Salute,
Ludi.
brother.
I call him
Yo.
Ludi.
That
Liddy.
nigga called you Louis.
Hey, I'll catch y'all, man. I appreciate
Hey,
y'all
that
for
was a
having me
little
on.
sus.
Yeah, it was a little sus.
Yeah.
man.
That was a little sus, man.
Shout out
was
Ludi.
cringe. That
We're
was
gonna have
real
to
cringe,
1v1
bro.
after that. We're gonna have to 1v1
We're gonna have to
after
have a
Pulling up,
1v1
Ludi.
after this.
Yo, hell yeah, we gonna have a 1v1. Yo, shout out Ludi, man. Damn,
Shout
Ludi
out
Little
Ludi.
Socks.
Thanks for popping in, Ludi.
Yeah, Ludi Little Sock.
Hey, that shit went though, bro. Like that shit, it didn't sound wrong.
It didn't sound wrong.
Yeah, that shit got a ring to it.
Yeah,
that shit got a ring to it. That shit sound better than Liddy. Ludi sound better than Liddy.
Ludi.
Yeah, Ludi. Yeah,
he's Ludi to me from now on.
He's Lutz.
And if he says anything out of pocket, he's gonna be Ludi with the booty.
Oh,
Ludi,
hey, that's
Little Sock
Ludi.
Ludi.
A little cringe, dude.
That's a little cringe.
A little cringe, bro.
Ludi with the booty, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's looting the booty. Okay.
This nigga said Ludi, bye, homie.
Oh shit, that nigga Slim stupid.
Oh shit. Hey man,
Shout
what you
out.
think about this?
Ludi.
What you think about this? This Big U situation, bro?
I ain't gonna hold you. That's a tricky situation because you got two different culture clashes within one. To me, you got the internet that likes to communicate about shit, but then you have a way of life.
Right.
Internet hasn't become a way of life yet for people.
For some motherfuckers, it is.
No, it's become a way to attain a goal, not a way of life, because it's not reliable. You get me?
Yeah.
This shit's so dangerous. The same nigga who up today, somebody else can be up off of you.
Right.
Pushing you down. And you can get squished, you know?
You want to hear something crazy? And let me tell you how stupid these motherfuckers are. So Brick Baby and the other dude, they put them two motherfuckers in the same cell.
Loose
and
cannon.
they were celebrating on some shit
cell.
like, yeah, we did that. Yeah, we hooked that up. Like they actually did that shit. That I don't think they understand. That room is probably bugged like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
These niggas is gonna be sitting in there talking about shit.
Listen, brother. No, bro, that's a fucking gaff, man. You look at Loose Cannon is being transferred to, I forgot, such and such federal penitentiary for holding, but that was a scam, bro. If you know crime, especially high classification crime, that right there will put them niggas in involuntary PC. Off top, what they would call.
Well, they had the phone call. They had the academics played the fucking phone call from one of them dudes' girl. Yeah, you saw that
was
shit?
made up, man. That was made. Yeah, bro. Of course, I follow that. That shit was made up, bro. Them niggas not in the same goddamn spot. Them niggas didn't even get arrested in the same areas, bro.
They shouldn't be.
You understand what I'm saying? They didn't get arrested in the same areas, and they are part of. Let me just put you on the crime, bro. When you have a high-profile crime,
who me?
It doesn't matter.
Are you talking to this guy?
Much. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the people. I'm talking to the people, bro.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying, bro? When you have a high-profile crime, they do what they call CMC, nigga. It's called Central Monitoring Classification, meaning you are high profile. All eyes are on you. You are going through a whole different measure. You will not be in regular population. And guess what? Once you get to moving around, that CMC is just the status you're under, right? Now, you are going to be put in involuntary manslaughter, involuntary PC, meaning your crime is so high profile, we can't allow you to be around $3 niggas. A $3 nigga will try you just to get some kind of clout or whatever else have you. That's how this shit goes, state and federal. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, they separating everybody. With that being said, they just picked up everybody on a certain indictment. They're not housing it. This is federal. We ain't talking to state and them games they play. The feds, once they get you, they got you already. That's the difference with the feds. The state get you in it. You know, you can post bail. They build a case. No, once the feds put them cuffs on you, the case has been built. Period. You know what I mean? They just following protocol. But the feds don't even show their fucking face until they done dotted their I's and crossed their T's.
Oh, yeah, that's facts.
They not playing. They got a 98 point something conviction rate.
Yeah.
Man, so when they show up, they not playing. But make a long story short, bro, with these niggas is different because, like I said, it's cultural for the fact of, or you said cultural, but way of life. You got gang members that's gonna stay solid on it because they believe in certain shit. Then you got the internet and the chance of, you know, the financial delivery. You got to remember one thing all these niggas got in common, same reason why they got in gangs, poverty, bro. Poverty.
Right.
Straight up. So now niggas see a meal ticket. Well, I don't have to go out there and sell crack, really be a gang member, because I never had it in my heart. That was the only option. I can do this shit and get some bread consistently more than the gang shit without the police. They do that shit. But they have nothing to bring to the table but what they've been through. And they forgot about statute of limitations. Simple and plain, brother. That's all. That's what that is. Poverty. These is young niggas. These ain't a bunch of old niggas. These is young niggas. And due to the young niggas with this new internet hustle, it took the old niggas down. Big U ain't got to worry about his old niggas that got locked up with him. That's why they ain't even mentioning these niggas. He ain't got to worry about them. They true to the game. They true to the game, nigga, 10 toes down. They ain't worrying about shit. They done signed up for this shit. So these young niggas is different. They see the meal ticket. They may look at it in a funny way like, yo, the OG's got it already. I ain't the OG. These little niggas nowadays are entitled, brother. That's why I say that same shit every time. Perception and entitlement. That's how these little niggas feel, bro. Ain't no morals and values.
Where you think that shit came from? Because some motherfuckers could say it's the older generation that's at fault for that shit.
Hell nah, I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I think it came from? Two separate things, brother. GTA, that's one. I swear to God. GTA.
Good call on that one, I think.
GTA and the time frame, the age difference in the people who wildin' and the people who is like, yo, niggas is bugging, is like 20 years. You get me? I'm 48. It ain't like the average nigga that's doing this shit is 38 or 40. No. The average niggas that's doing this is 28 and under, 30 and under.
Probably even younger than that.
Yeah.
Definitely younger than that, but I'm saying 30 and under. You know?
A man said it seems you gotta be on point when seeking the light because you gotta get exposed sooner, because you're gonna get exposed sooner or later. D-Nick, Microphone Misfits, what's happening, brother? He says never was morals. Hey, D-Nick, hop back in right now. You should be able to hop in. I don't know why I wasn't able to hop in before, because I don't know, but give it a shot.
Yeah. Yo.
By morals, you think he's talking about the code of the streets? What is the code of the streets?
I ain't even talking about, I'm talking about the regular code other than the street. I'm talking about what we was taught at the time that we was taught the code of the streets. We was also taught a different code. What happens at home stays at home. You get me? We was taught that, you know, all right, there's a certain line you don't cross. That's family. That's your sister. It's certain things you just didn't do. Now, it's a free fall, bro. It's a free. Niggas get on there disrespecting niggas' grandmas. You know?
That back in the day, that kind of shit will get you fucked all the way up.
That shit get you killed, nigga.
Shit,
yo,
man. That's
crazy, man. The worst it went on was we had candid camera, but they didn't engage on the old people. So what I'm saying, once in a while, you might see a old person fall, right? Trip and fall. You giggle for a second, but the moral compass, you run right to them immediately. Oh, shit. You good?
You all right?
You know?
Help them up, all that kind of shit?
Not now.
Nah, you don't see that shit
Not now. A camera come out first.
Where they were filming, you know what I'm saying, up and on like some old dudes like on a corner and shit, just to scare them, you know what I'm saying? They're running up and down the street and shit, you know what I'm saying? They're going back and forth. You know?
Hey, that reminds me, me and my daughter was in Marshall's, right? So this elder dude was he was looking at some clothes and shit, and this young dude came in. He had the little shiesty on and shit, and he stands right next to the old dude, and he just keeps looking at him. So the old dude moves. The young dude follows him again. The old dude moves. Now he's in a whole nother fucking thing, aisle. The young dude goes to the aisle next to him and then starts look like he's looking at clothes and then looks up at the old dude. He's like, man, why you keep following me, bro? Why you keep following? And then he start bugging out on the old dude. And the old dude was like, yo, man, I ain't nobody following you. Ain't nobody even thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, and then dude started going all crazy. And the old man was like, yo, listen, shorty, I ain't with the shit like this, bro. We can fight. If you want to fight, nigga, we can fight right now. And then the younger dude was talking crazy. The old man's like, I ain't got time for this shit, man. Go fuck yourself or whatever. He walks off. Dude keeps following him. But the thing is, he had a banger in his pocket the whole fucking time. Because he had on sweatpants. These little niggas are stupid. He had it in his sweatpants, and he kept telling the old dude to come outside. I don't know what the fuck the deal was, but I just thought it was like weird as fuck. Like, why you you know what I'm saying? You just picking on this dude for no fucking reason, and then starting shit. You're the one following him.
Yeah, he was performing.
He wanted to up it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wanted that notoriety. You know.
Exactly. He was performing.
Grief, let's talk about it. Said these young dudes act like they can't be touched until you split them open, and then they're yelling for the PO or the popo. He means. Yeah, but the problem is you hit one of these little niggas and they got a banger on them. They gonna shoot you. Period. They ain't gonna try to fight you. They're gonna shoot you. That's point blank. Period.
I ain't gonna hold you.
It seems like they're getting younger and younger with a banger.
Brother, most of these little niggas. See, there was a situation. All right. With us as we came up, motherfuckers first off was addressing each other face to face. If a motherfucker even flashed a gun, you had an issue. You get me?
Right.
Anyhow, the point was physical was mandatory. These little niggas ain't grow up physical, nothing.
Right.
So the average little motherfucker nowadays, man, if you physically manhandle them, I don't give a fuck they got a gun on them, bro. These niggas ain't been raised like men. You know what I'm saying? So you could beat a nigga gun right up out his fucking hands if you right up on his ass.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas ain't trying to brawl with you. You know what I mean? That's why they get to telling so fucking like fluently, because these niggas can't handle themselves in jail or prison.
No,
they can't. That shit is hell. Even the thought of it. So they telling because they didn't even plan on defending themselves. You get me?
Right.
Yeah.
And they real tough until they get in front of the judge, and then it's crying and it's screaming for their mom and all this other shit.
Fuck out of here! You sign up for this shit. You taking mad pictures of yourself. Pictures of yourself every step of the way.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
Why your dumb ass still in the projects? You still in the fucking peas, nigga. Like, niggas don't even be thinking and using common sense on why police would even fuck with you.
Right. You posting all of that shit.
See, you wasn't lit. You wasn't moving around nowhere. You had no vehicle. So a lot of police you didn't know. But that don't mean they didn't know you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nostalgic Sounds ET said the world changed back in the 19s. Entertainment became like mom and dad for the youth. Hard for people to unplug from the tomfoolery.
Yeah.
It's all like common sense to me. A lot of it is just like pure common sense, but common sense ain't common. And
yo, I mean, comfortability has always been a human's weakness, right?
Right.
So the way I was able to see this shit, due to not being here for the transition, brother, people become so goddamn dependent on their phone. And I'm talking about in their hands daily, all day. Only time that shit ain't in your hand is if you in the shower or you sleep.
They got the phones waterproof now. You can take them in the shower.
But
I mean,
like,
you know.
So I heard.
The essence of peace, right? The essence of peace, like on some, as you just said, taking a shower. That's your you time. You don't want to be bothered by your children. I'm taking a shit. I'm in the shower. Leave me the fuck alone. When I get out, I'll holler at you. It should be the same with your phone. You know? You shouldn't be able to contact me in the shower where I got to tell you, yo, I'm in the shower. Yo, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shower, right?
The cord shouldn't go that far, metaphorically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my girl looked at me like she's sitting there with her phone in her hand. Yo, look, you see me, I'm the total opposite, nigga. I be out here, my phone be
set the phone down or keep it in her hands.
Nigga, I'm in the whole setup outside. A lot of the times, I told you, you're like, well, you know how to get in contact now. Sometimes, the whole crib will be, the whole phone will be in the crib upstairs.
Right.
Not even in arm's reach, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't attached to my phone, but a lot of people are for various reasons, bro, to, check the temperature of life. Motherfuckers go to their phone first. Motherfuckers go and look at their phone to see what the weather going to be before opening their damn window.
Right? Just open the window. You can find out like real quick.
For real. Is it nice out? And that was free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, we live in a crazy ass time. We live in a real crazy ass time. Like,
hey, yo, let me give you a real example. Somebody could actually get a phone call, right? You know how the timing be. Check the timing. Let's say this is 1 minute and they ain't pay their bill. They ain't thinking of it. They ain't gonna turn it off right at 12 o'clock. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, that's what's going on, right? Yo, and then say, yo, girl, you ready? Yeah, I'm getting dressed now. Well, depends on what kind of coat I wear. Yo, what's the weather like? And all of a sudden, phone go off, Wi-Fi dead. Can't look it up, right? Motherfucker get another phone to call their people back and be like, yo, my phone.
What's the weather like?
Yo, nothing. No, never. Not one time was the thought of open your front door or open the window. You get me?
Right.
I'm dead serious. The phone go off or the Wi-Fi go off. It's not even a thought to open the window, nigga.
Right.
I can't Google this shit. There's an issue, nigga. Because life ain't telling me the truth. If I open the window and it's hot out, nigga, nah,
video I seen,
Google ain't telling me. Huh?
It has a dude, the two kids, one standing on the side of the car, the other one's on the roof of the car with a hanger.
Oh, you sent me that.
Trying to get in the car. Nigga. And the uncle walks up like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Well, we're trying to get in the car. We left the keys in the car. And he's like, the whole sunroof is open. And he's like, climb in the car. They both looked at him like he was fucking crazy. Like, huh? And then even when he climbed in the car, he still didn't get it.
Nah, you simplified that shit, Heat.
Yeah.
You simplified that shit, nigga. You should play that video if you got it, bro. Because that nigga, he asked the kids. He asked the kids, yo, what the fuck is y'all doing?
I actually do have it. Let me pull it up.
And then he watched them for a minute. He like, yeah, we trying to get in there, OG. Like a word. Mind you, one is being a lookout. The other one is whole body hanging off the car with a long ass hanger through the open sunroof.
Right.
Trying to get the door handle. That nigga watched him for a minute, like, word. And he talked to him, yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get it. Get the motherfucking door handle. And he like, word. Yeah. Got the hanger. Word.
I'm gonna pull it up. Because I got it. I actually got it.
Yeah, that nigga dragged that shit out like, yo. He dragged it out like, y'all niggas can't be this stupid.
Yeah,
yes, they was that stupid.
All they have is like their life experience is online. That's it. They don't have actual, they have theory, not practice. Bro,
That's why I blame GTA, my nigga. I blame GTA for all of this drill shit, all of this mass shooting, all of these young dumbass.
GTA,
God damn it.
Parents.
Yeah, they just don't care. They just throw an iPad in front of them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Here.
No,
just
nigga.
Get your ass
it's
outside.
It's parents that play GTA, nigga. GTA and parents that play GTA. Shit.
Yeah, I don't play no video games. I was never, but again, I never was interested in video games.
And that's why we got a different moral compass, my nigga. You get me? We got a different moral compass. But parents that's gamers, yeah, they dumbass kids is gamers too, and they super stupid.
He said they're dumbass kids.
Yeah, straight the fuck up. These niggas is digitized, brother. Remember I had that conversation with you when I first met you, my nigga. Like, yo, these motherfuckers is digitized, brother. Reality don't be a reflection to them. That's why these niggas don't got mirrors in their crib. Word.
That's crazy.
Yo, think about this, Heat. Yo, let me tell you how ill the subconscious is. Oh, I'm gonna try this. Nowadays, in traffic, 20 years ago before the internet
hold on real quick.
See, I'm gonna forget my thought, nigga. I'm high as hell.
Hold on. Let me just bam. Oh shit.
Makai, my reach. Makai and my reach. Bro, why the hell is you on top of Makai car, bro? What you on top of the car for? Y'all locked yourself out the car and y'all trying to get back in the car, right? So where the keys at? In the car somewhere? What you using to get in the car? Like what you trying to, what's your point? Like, what are you doing? What are you using? No, show it. Let me see what you got. So you got a hanger, and what's your objective with the hanger? You trying to hook it on the handle, right, to open the door, so y'all can get in the car. Look at him. He don't know what the hell going on. Look at Makai. He's just sitting there. Ain't no help, no nothing. It's your car. How the hell y'all lock the keys in the car? But you know what? Give me the hanger, bro. Give me the hanger. Give me the hanger. You know you can get right in that hole, right, bro? Just get in there. I'm gonna show you something, bro. Y'all work hard, bro. Get in the car. Y'all out there with a damn hanger the whole time, bro. Just get in. Come on. Makai and my reach. Makai and my reach. Bro, why the hell is you on top of Makai car, bro?
That shit crazy.
What you on top of the car for? Y'all locked yourself out the car. Y'all trying to get back in the car, right? So where the keys?
I ain't gonna hold you, yo, bro. He ready to smack the shit out of his son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That is the dumbest shit ever.
Yo, give me the hanger.
Yeah, he's gonna whoop his ass with that hanger.
Yo, man, give me the fucking hanger. Give me the hanger. Give me
He said the new generation thinks the internet translates to the streets for real. No, it don't. But yeah.
You ain't lying. And what's so crazy is it ain't the fucking new generation just them. It's the digital minds, man. Because we coming across that shit with grown-ass men and grown-ass women. Yes, that shit is real. That shit is a disease for the weak mind. Word. That shit is a disease for the weak mind. Swear to God, motherfuckers is on some everyday Halloween shit. Yeah. Straight up, everyday Halloween.
My man said, I remember when GTA 5 came out, or 6. GTA 6, he said, what is the 5? Came out, got it for my nephew for the Christmas, and he got suspended for the knockout game.
Oh, yeah, that's when they just go up to random people and just knock them the fuck out.
What?
Yeah. They do that shit to old people.
Yo,
do that shit to
what's so crazy is we used to do that as kids.
Man, hell no.
Like a group of people and they just
we used to do that shit to kids when we was kids, man.
Nah, man.
Facts. Yeah, it's fucked up.
No, you ain't just.
I mean, motherfuckers used to do that kind of. I mean, you know, like they'll catch a motherfucker slipping, just, you know, like, but not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not old people. We'll do it, you know, among your peers or whatever. You know, like come up. You know what I'm saying? You see your homeboy walking, and then blaze him in the back, or you know what I mean, smack him back of the head, whatever. You know what I mean? But
I never played those games.
You know, that's young shit. You know, but nah. As far as like hitting you know, they hit women, they hit, you know, old men, they hit, you know, whoever.
Yeah, that was stupid. You know, back in the days, like niggas used to knock crackheads out, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
that's back when they used to be like, yo, punch him right in the snot box.
In the snot box.
Snot box.
Mm-hmm.
Chin checking.
Chin check that nigga.
Hell
Word,
yeah.
man. That's back when that used to be that used to be the exclamation point. What you said about my mother?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That for sure. Yeah.
Fuck you just said, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because we follow Looney Tunes. That's what we used to do. That's why we used to fight so much.
Yeah. Tom
Straight
and
up.
Jerry and shit.
Yeah.
No, nigga. I'm talking about regular motherfucking yeah, Tom and Jerry. Bugs Bunny though, you know? Remember Bugs Bunny? How many lumps you want, nigga? 1 lump or 2 lumps, nigga? Yeah.
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 Right.
See, they used to teach you to embrace the pain then, man. We ain't give a fuck. Nowadays, this shit different. Photoshop. Huh? There's no problem having pain
You
in
seen
nails.
that one motherfucker that's been
You just don't
online
understand the fact.
asking people to Photoshop a gun in his hand?
That's crazy.
Can somebody please Photoshop a blick in my hand for me, please? He ain't got a gun, so he wants
For what?
somebody to fuck.
That's
So he
just-
puts his hand out like he's holding some shit, and he's been asking motherfuckers to Photoshop it in
put
there
random
for him.
shit in there.
That's craziness.
That's stupid, man. These motherfuckers just want that fucking notoriety, man. You know, like we were saying earlier, you know, like they're trying to portray an image, you know what I mean? They want that shit so bad. Like you said, you know, until they get, you know what I'm saying, behind them bars, you know what I mean? And then they're not ready to deal with that shit, you know what I mean?
It's all fun and
The
games till you
fucking
get your
reality.
eye poked out.
Yo, it ain't even about a nigga. Love you. It ain't even about the fear or let's say, you know, nothing physically happens to a motherfucker, let's say. And he came from a life of, I don't give a fuck, a nigga was flipping a half ounce, let's say. And his world was decent in his world, right? Nigga gonna get a dime. A year, 2, no visits, no phone calls, no money in the commissary, you know what I'm saying? No packages. Like, that shit hit niggas different. Everything that they thought they knew, they now feel the pain totally differently. You know what I mean? In their mind, you got to remember, when you go into prison, especially when you're going to do a stretch, man, your strongest memory is your last memory. So niggas is calling their friends, and you'll wonder why, if you ever talk to a nigga who really still doing his time, you know, it might be bothersome to you, or a nigga who just came home at the stretch. It might be bothersome as fuck to you, because you probably like, damn, man, all this nigga do is bring up old shit. Man, niggas ain't doing that no more. Niggas don't even fuck with them niggas no more. Guess what? That's all he remember. Their strongest memory is their last memory, bro. They wasn't there for the transition. Same way, nigga be 19, 20. Catch a body. Come home at 45, let's say.
Got
That
a
nigga still
20-year-old
interested in
mentality.
Yeah.
He's still interested in 19, 20-year-old women. He didn't grow, bro. Prison don't allow you to transition with society. So guess what? He go to jail. He's interested in this. This is what he visually seen. So now that's what he see on TV. That's what he garner up in magazines and all this other shit. You think because this nigga 45, now he going to get a magazine full of 45-year-old bitches? He don't even know 45-year-old bitches. You get me? I'm going to give it to you real with me. Watch this. My baby moms. My nigga. When I got knocked, that's my baby moms. We grew apart during the bid, my nigga. Time I came home, I remember saying to her, God damn. Because like I said, we grew apart. She started fucking with some other nigga, whatever. Nigga, I said, God damn. You look old as fuck. You old as hell. Like, I ain't seen you in 9 years or some change. You like, it hit different.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you old. I was fucking with you. I got a baby with you.
I got a baby with your old ass.
You want now? It's a difference if people, you know, visit you regularly. You understand pictures, all this other shit. You're growing with them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Subconsciously, but it's not a. That's why so many people do so much time. The longer you do, the more shit don't be comfortable. People don't understand. A nigga was just surviving, bro. There's no such thing as relaxing in prison or jail. You're surviving, fam. Ain't no home. Only way your ass is relaxing is if you got forever and you know you ain't coming home. Then that's different. Then I guess as a human being, you must transition your body to understand that this is home. But when it come to regular, I don't care how much time you got. If you got the option of I'm gonna get out of here, nigga, it's not home. Never. These niggas go home. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Anything I do, and it comes to using your natural instincts, may potentially be a consequence. Like, it's different, bro. It's a whole nother fucking world, man. Shit. So niggas don't be
With that being
understanding,
said,
man.
bro, we're gonna call it one. Thank you for doing this, man. I think we're gonna end up doing this shit once a week. We're gonna find a day. I like just
together pretty good,
just dudes talking. I think we need more of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, brother.
By the way, man, my name is DJ Ace Vito, man. Good to meet you, Q.
Oh yeah, yeah, appreciate you, DJs Vito. We should have did that when the show first started. You know what I'm saying? Before we went live, but got you, brother.
All right, Q. I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, brother.
I'll hit your line, fam. Thank you for everybody
All
watching.
right, brother.
Shit been real.
Salute to the chat.
Definitely,
Salute
yo.
to the chat.
Shout out Slim. Shout out, everybody in the chat, man. Yo, drive safe, y'all. Slim and everybody else, man. Be safe.
Be safe
That nigga
out
in
there.
South Carolina.
Shout out Ludi.
Watch out for them clan members. Y'all have a good
Shout
night.
out to Ludi.
Oh yeah, Ludi. Appreciate you pulling up, nigga.
Thanks for pulling up, Ludi.
Ludi,
We
little
out this
short,
bitch.
Ludi, little shorts.
Ludi
Ah.
little shorts.
Ludi, little shorts.
Ludi the lizard, little
Motherfucker.
shorts.
All right, Q.
Yeah,
we
nigga.
out this bitch. Salute to everybody. Like, subscribe, share, all that shit. We gone. Be safe.
All that. Peace.